See if I can find what I was looking for here. What's happened between these two teams of late. And it was Rockvale beating Siegel by a final of 70-62 at Rockvale. So these two teams playing their second district game versus each other. And this one going to be a rather large game here for both of these teams. As right now, Rockvale is 3-0 in the district, and Siegel is 2-1 in district play. So if Siegel can hand Rockvale their first loss, they would be tied for first, with Riverdale and Oakland falling in at 3-4. So a big game between Siegel and Rockvale here tonight, and we're excited to be able to bring it to you, including the starting lineups. And they are courtesy of Fans Heating and Air, also winners' trophies, and also JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates here tonight. So here we go. Starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Rockvale Rockets, they're 13-8. Wendell Ingram is the head coach. And starting for them, Caleb Lewis, 6'1" senior guard. Also, Arden Lewis, number 2, 6-foot freshman guard. Number 4, Kason Osunleye, a 6'3" junior guard. Dallas Paldo to get the start tonight, a 6'4" senior post. And the last player here to get the start, I think I gave them all to you. Elijah France. He is a 6'1" senior guard, number 12. So it's Lewis, France, Osunleye, and Paldo. Now for the 9 and 12 Siegel Stars of Matt Rigsby. Number 4, Damon Goring, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 10, J.R. Biggers. He is a 6'1" senior. Cale Martin, number 0, a 5'10" sophomore guard. Number 5, Omar Conte. He is a junior. Also number 23, Delvion Ewing, a senior as well. So Goring, Biggers, Martin, Conte, and Ewing for Matt Rigsby's Siegel Stars, that is. And those are your lineups. Fans Heating and Air, winners' trophies, JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates. John, I look for a big game, and if these two teams can split, I think that gives us a good idea about this district. These two
they're two of the most evenly matched, I think, in the district.
Yeah.
They both have the same style of play. They both like to run up and down the floor. I think, if anything, Rockvale's got a little bit of a height advantage, maybe.
Well, Rockvale definitely has the brightest colored shoes out on the floor. The Lewises going fluorescent tonight, but the team uniforms, gray. Jerseys and shorts. Royal blue numbers trimmed in white. Siegel in the home whites, trimmed in teal and navy. And Rockvale saves the tip. I will tell you, it's kind of hard to see these dark numbers on the gray uniforms.
Right. It wasn't just me then, was it?
No. They go into the corner. Osunleye gets it inside to Paldo.
I believe the lights are working now, though, a little bit.
They are.
Got one still out.
They were working on those during the game tonight. They get it inside at the low post to Dallas Paldo, and he pile drives his way in there for the 2 points. And he's pretty fired up down there right now. Here's Goring down the floor. Gives it up to Conte. Goes baseline. Gets in there. Shot right underneath. Too hard off the backboard. And here's Rockvale quickly down the floor. Arden Lewis goes in to Paldo. Paldo a little high off the backboard. Long pass up, though, is almost stolen away, and they're going to call a foul. And I believe this is going to be on Dallas, and it is. I don't know if he was intending to be in the middle of that press. Probably not. Ewing to trigger in. Gets it to Goring. Goring the handoff. Conte, they work it here to the near side. Now up top. Martin thought about a shot. They close in defensively, go right side. Now Goring, baseline, jumper from about 6, no good. Rebound tipped out. Osenleye down the floor to France. France puts it up, no good. Rebound inside by R.J. Biggers. Biggers down the left sideline. Conte drives in for the score. Conte ties it up at 2 apiece. 6:17 left here in the first. In the deep right corner, here's Arden Lewis for a big triple. First bank 3 for the freshman guard. Got Arden and Caleb both in the game right now. The Lewises. Goring crossing the timeline right at the logo. Surveys, brings it here near side. Now Biggers pops out. Right front court. Left wing to Ewing. Gives it back to Biggers, and he's just going to fire up the 3. Off the back of the rim, too hard, too long, and Rockvale with the board. Osenleye looks down the floor. Swing it back up top to France. Now Osenleye to Paldo. The right elbow, now left wing. Here's another 3 on the way. It's too long this time for Arden. The deep rebound comes out for France. France in the corner. Another 3 is on the way, and this 3 is a rainbow shot by Kason Osenleye.
Too many extra shots Rockvale's getting right now.
First bank 3, and that gives them an 8-2 score. 2 threes and a 2-point bucket for the Rockets. Here's Goring down the floor. Turns, spins, now drives into the right block, kicks it out in the corner. An answering 3 is in and out by Conte. Rebound by Caleb. They try to work it inside. Ball tipped around and stolen away by the Stars. Goring up the floor to Martin. Martin passes over here near side to Ewing. Now Biggers, deep left corner. 3 is in the air. And Biggers with the first bank 3. It's 8-5. Boy, it's raining 3s here tonight. Rockvale moving left to right, have it. Caleb looking inside to Paldo. Get it to the left block, too far underneath. Then they have to work it back out.
Pushed him out of there. That was good defense.
Foul line jumper is going to be open there, but the shot in and out for Osenleye. Ball on the floor, and here comes Siegel out of there with it. Pass out to Goring. Goring down the right sideline. Almost traveled in the lane to Biggers. Biggers trying to go up. Ball tipped away. Now he's got a chance to dribble, and a whistle and a foul in the lane, and it's going to be called on Caleb Lewis. Now Coach Ingram questioning that, but Caleb's going to pick up the foul.
That's bang bang right there. It's really hard. That could have gone either way.
Goring to throw it in here on the near baseline. Looks, having trouble, just lobs it in and gets it in there to Ewing. Over to Conte, right front court. Back to Goring here on the near side. 3:45 to play in the first. Popping out is Ewing. Top of the key, back to Goring. Front court, near side. Between the legs dribble to the foul line. Kicks it out to Ewing in the deep right corner. They reset. Goring now right side, asks for a pick. Now just pulls up and shoots it. Crawls over the rim, won't fall. Paldo with the rebound. Here's Arden down the floor. May not stop. Doesn't stop. Too hard off the backboard. Goring with the board. Goring being dogged up the floor. And it's going to be either France or Arden. And it's France who picks up the foul. Third team foul for the Rockets. Conte to throw in the backcourt to Goring. Damon crosses over right at the logo now. Passes to Biggers. Left front court, trying to get it into Cale Martin. The bounce pass, Martin has to run it down. Back to Biggers. We've dropped under 3 minutes now left here in the first. Coach Rigsby changing up the play here a little bit. Now Goring going to try to go one-on-one. They get everybody down on the baseline. Slipping out is Biggers in the deep left corner. Now pulls up at the wing spot for the 3. Off the rim, no good. And Rockvale with the rebound and a 3-point lead for them. Deep right side, Caleb Lewis with the first bank three. So he has a three, Osunleye with a three, and Arden with a three. 11-5. Goring calls the play. Crosses over here near side. Pass over to Conte, who pops out front court, far side, now to Biggers. 2:03 to play, first quarter. 11-5, Rockvale. Martin has it right side in the front court. Tries to use Biggers' pick, flips it back out to Ewing. Delvion to Biggers, now Conte has it. Dribbles out in the front court to the top of the key, flips it over in the left corner, now Martin has it. Martin drives in the lane. Back up top to Conte, tipped and knocked away by Arden Lewis. Run down by Biggers, maybe. No, it's going to be Conte who finally comes up with it. Looks around, now Martin at the foul line. Siegel resets. Cale Martin trying to drive in on Paldo, goes up and has it swatted away by the big man.
That was pretty good defense by Paldo. I mean, Martin is a lot quicker than he is, and Paldo used his body quite a bit there to kind of slow him down a little bit as he tried to drive through the lane.
Goring will throw it in here on the near baseline. 1:18 to play. They just do get it into Ewing. Ewing drives, goes up, and Paldo in there is going to pick up the foul, it looks like. Maybe Arden Lewis, but it is Dallas. 44, and that's number 2 for Paldo, and he's going to have to come out, the first sub of the game, to come in here for the Rockets. It's going to be Messiah Powell, I think. Free throws first. And the first one is too long for Ewing. And Paldo comes out. So you replace 6'4" with 6 foot. Messiah Powell, so a much smaller lineup for Rockvale. Free throw good. So 1 of 2 for Ewing. 11-6 Rockvale. They've got the ball now, do the Rockets. 1:10 and counting. First quarter. Caleb Lewis going to switch things up. Powell has it now, stopped his dribble, so now passes right side to France. Work it inside to Lewis. And Caleb finishes off nicely. Good play there by that senior. Cale Martin drives in the lane and now gets free, missed it. Couldn't get it to fall, and now Rockvale with the ball. Rockvale has numbers, Goring defending, shot too long. Rebound put back by Lewis. It's good. And there is a foul. Going to count the bucket. And Goring is going to pick up the foul.
Good job of going to the glass. Good things happen when you do that.
So Caleb a chance at the old-fashioned 3 for 8 points total so far, and he gets it. And now it's a 10-point lead. Siegel Stars have 27 seconds to try to end this first quarter. Goring takes his time, gets it up the floor, just across the center line at the logo. Between the legs dribble, fakes right, goes left, passes to Cale Martin. To Biggers up top. He's going to penetrate, now flips it back out. Conte thought about a shot, didn't take it, bounce pass down low is going to be stolen away, and they just hurl it toward the other end. And that is going to be the end of the quarter. So it's a 10-point lead, 16-6. Rockvale on top. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
The law offices of John Day took the burden really off of my shoulders.
So if you think you're going to get rich quick with a frivolous case, I'm not the lawyer for you.
I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond.
If we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation.
WGNS Radio and Big G TV cover prep sports like no one else. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team bring you the sights and sounds of every game. on State Farm Prep Sports, where local teams and big moments come to life. Hear every game on FM 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, and WGNSradio.com, or watch on YouTube, Facebook, and more. WGNS and Big GTV, your front row seat to Rutherford County Prep Sports.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big GTV, brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700. RonReevesInsurance.com. Wonder where old Ron is tonight.
He is at Blackman Smyrna.
Oh.
Shot up around the foul line area by Goring to start the second. Is no good. 16-6 Rockvale, and they've got the ball. Arden with it. Gives it up in the lane. Osunleye drives. Dumps it low to Messiah Powell. Powell going to get tied up there. Cale Martin ties it up. It's going to be a jump ball.
A little too much passing that time by the Rockets.
It's going to be Rockvale's ball. And Powell to throw it in. Yeah, Ron has been giving me updates tonight on that game. I appreciate all of those. In fact, I've got one here. Blackman leads 24-18 at the half over Smyrna. From the deep left corner, Lewis's shot no good. Rebound Siegel. And Patrick McCoy, who's in the game for the Stars. I didn't see him sneak in. Sophomore is in there now. Goring to Biggers, right side. Front court. Deep wing, if you will. Looking around. Passes to Conte. Now back around the horn, and near side front court is where Martin has it now. Biggers tried to set a pick. Now just a flip to RJ. RJ turns, spins, gets down in the lane, puts it up with the left hand from the left block. No good. Rebound Rockets. Powell down the floor, tries to go up, and it is tied up by McCoy. And the ball will go over to the Stars. What change did we have? Ewing is back in the game. Somebody for Siegel came in.
Yeah, I'm trying to get his number. Number 3.
Yeah, McCoy was in there just a second ago, so. In trouble with it now is Conte. Now drives to the foul line. Jumper is no good. High for the rebound, Caleb Lewis. Lewis outlet pass. Down the floor is Osunleye to the left corner. Finds Lewis at the wing. Around the horn, Arden has it. Going to slip baseline. Goes up and no shot. But Caleb has a three launched from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound. Osunleye goes up strong and puts it in. And a timeout on the floor with your score. Siegel 18, Rockvale 6. And I believe it's a 30-second timeout. So it's one we will stay here and have a word from Parks Auction with John.
Well, do you need to buy or sell property fast? Parks Auction is the name in Rutherford County that they trust. For decades, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have delivered results for families, investors, and businesses. When you want experience on your side, call Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg today for a no-obligation consultation. Parks Auction, we get your top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com. Hey, Brian, I put my little calendar that Bob Bugg gave me a long time ago.
Yeah.
I put it on my desk. It's magnetic, and it's just perfect.
Well, that's nice.
Just kind of mark off each day as you go.
You've got a metal desk?
I do. I have a metal filing cabinet.
Oh, nice.
I put it on.
Yeah.
It's just there, and I think of Bobby every time I look at it.
Well,
you have yours yet?
pretty soon you'll have to just go to lunch.
Do you have yours yet? Oh, no. Okay.
No, I think Jeff kept it. He just finally decided.
I'll talk to Bob and see if I can't get one for you.
Okay, that'd be nice. Be June. After the timeout, Ewing has it. Gives it up to Conte, deep left corner, Goring. Siegel has become a bit stagnant. They try to work it down inside to Cale Martin and tried to save it, but right into the hands of Rockvale, and then Goring's going to pick up his second foul.
Well, Siegel doesn't have an answer to Rockvale's defense. They're swarming on defense. They're letting nothing inside, and it's not intimidation, but it's, a little fair to put up the ball when you get a shot.
It's just so physical inside.
Yeah.
Siegel in a zone here. Osunleye flips back to Powell. He pulls up at the foul line. Jumper is no good. Rebound Ewing for the Stars. Outlet pass to Goring. Goring driving now to the foul line, to the left block, and scores. Somebody, and that's his first points tonight, somebody is going to have to kick it into gear for the Stars. Only 8 points in 10 minutes. Rockvale with France dribbling around. Coming out to help Osunleye, front court far side. They try the pass, inside interior pass, and Ewing tips it away. He's got the ball now to Cale Martin, left wing. Martin, great bounce pass underneath. They flip it in the corner. Here's a three on the way by Conte. That looked erratic, and it was, but they get points out of it and cut Rockvale's lead to 7. It has been a double-digit lead. Caleb Lewis, Rockvale doing all of this with Paldo on the bench. Here's Caleb Lewis on the drive, double teamed, out back to Messiah Powell. Kicks it out, left side, driving from the left baseline. Osunleye shot no good. That was France. Now Siegel has turned it over. France racing to the other end, puts it up and a foul. And Delvion Ewing is going to pick up that foul. And that will be his first. He was shooting too, so that will put Elijah France, the senior guard, at the free throw line. Matt Rigsby is pleading his case to the official, who is listening. First free throw is no good. France will have another attempt. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is bringing you coverage on Big G TV, trusted since 1949 to care for thousands of families in Rutherford County. More than 20 specialties across several area locations. MMC delivering quality health care that fits your lifestyle. Second toss by France is good. His first points on the night. Rockvale's lead back to 8. Malachi Suttles is in the game for Siegel on the drive. 3, swarming to Conte, and blocked the shot. It is unbelievably difficult to get a shot off against Rockvale tonight. France.
And they've gone a little cold themselves. They're 0 for 5 their last 5 series down.
Powell passes to Jaden Smith, who checked in on me too. From the left wing, Osunleye or France, and they bring it back up top, and that's where Osunleye has it now. Drives near side, gets to the corner, brings it back up top to France. France trying to penetrate and goes for the steal. The Siegel passed off, and Rockvale still in control.
Siegel's defense, yeah, really good too.
Been a good defensive stand down here. I mean, they pushed the triangle way up top near the center circle, and Powell lost the ball off his foot, somehow controls it. France drives in the lane, puts up a wild one, no good. Cale Martin with the rebound. Siegel coming down the floor, try to cut into this lead. Forrest in the game. Marquis going to put up a rainbow shot off the rim, no good for the junior. Rockvale quickly down, and Osunleye misses a shot. Rebound by the Stars. Martin with it. Cale going to go baseline right side, and there's a hand check, or push really, and they call that on Messiah Powell. It's only their first foul. Conte's going out. Delvion Ewing back in now for Siegel. as they inbound on the far baseline. Martin looks, burns it inbounds to Suttles. Malachi, a couple of dribbles to Martin. Posted up way out there. Now here's a three, and banked in by Marquis Forrest. First bank three for Forrest. And Rockvale's lead is 5. It has, 10, I think, was the biggest lead?
Yes.
1:06 to play here in the half. And a steal, no. Tipped away by Ewing, but tipped out of bounds.
Siegel's picked up the defense, and Rockvale being a little lazy with some of those passes now.
Goring is in for McCoy for the Stars.
They've scored 3 points this quarter, Rockvale.
Trying to work it inside, nothing there. France back up top to Osenleye. Passes left side, 43 seconds. Now the drive by Osenleye, gets in the lane, tried to kick it off. Ball loose and out of bounds. It's going to be Rockvale's ball. Forrest almost had it. Clement Azidi. There's no way he's 6'5", but they get it in. Osenleye, left side. Few dribbles for Powell. Ball loose on the floor, and Ewing going to get to it? Yes, because Siegel gets a timeout called with 26.5 seconds to play in the first half. And we will take a break, be right back. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Every team knows which play can be a winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-898-1150 and let me save you some money and time.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
I want to say thanks to JHA Company, Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna, and Lascassas Feed Supply for helping to bring State Farm Prep Sports tonight. Siegel with a chance to cut into this 19-14 Rockvale lead, but only 20 seconds now. Goring across the time stripe. Going to take it right side. Front court. 12 seconds. Goes to work to the foul line. To Conte. Conte drives in. Scores! Omar Conte. Rockvale with 3 seconds. With 2. With 1. Firing up the 3. Left side off the rim and no good for Osenleye. And after trailing by 10 to Rockvale, Siegel has cut the lead to 3. It's 19-16, and we're at halftime here at Siegel High School on homecoming night for the Stars. We'll come back, and we've got all of your halftime stats straight ahead. This is State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
Rutherford County, this is Lakin with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Just like our student athletes work hard on the field and court, I work hard for you, making home loans simple, smooth, and stress-free. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or building your dream home, I'll guide you every step of the way. I'm proud to cheer on our hometown teams, and I'd be honored to cheer you on as you reach your home goals. Call me, Lakin at First Mortgage. Let's get you home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NLMS 401715. Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
We got a good one here, 19-16. Rockvale leads by 3. And looking at the team stats here, Rockvale was 6 of 12 in the first quarter. They wind up for the half 6 of 20. So they went from 50% shooting to 30%. They had no field goals in the second quarter of play, just one free throw. Meanwhile, Siegel 2 of 8 in the first quarter and 25% shooting to 6 of 17 for 35%. They had 3 threes, and that got them back in the game. And that's where we stand, 19-16 at half. Rockvale has 12 rebounds to Siegel's 11. Rockvale 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%, and Siegel 2 of 3 for 67%. 3 turnovers for Rockvale, 4 for Siegel. I told you it was going to be close, Brian. 16-6 at the end of the first quarter of play. 19-16. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Yeah, 19-16, Rockvale leading. I just put it down wrong for here at the half. And so Rockvale led by 10. They now lead by 3. So quite a turnaround in that second quarter. All right, we'll be back with more. We'll have the individual scoring for you here as we continue with State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We would like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good food and fun.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
The large majority of our kids are involved in athletics or extracurricular activities, one or the other, and most are doing multiple activities.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
And that's a great preparation for life. How many of us in our life are just doing one thing? So a well-rounded student is a huge deal.
Invest in your child's future in a Christ-centered environment with many athletic and extracurricular choices.
Without a doubt, our students have the opportunity to be involved in multiple activities.
To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Looking at the individual scoring here for Rockvale, Caleb Lewis leads them with 8 points. He has a first bank 3. Elijah France with 1 point on the night. Osenloye with 5 points with a first bank 3. Dallas Paldo got in foul trouble. He was off to a good start, but only has 2 points due to foul trouble. And Brendan Wallace Arden Lewis has a First Bank 3. For Siegel, Damon Goring has 2 points. Biggers with 3, First Bank 3. Conte with 7 points, a First Bank 3 in there. A First Bank 3 for Marquette Forest. Ewing has 1. That's your scoring. Been a low scoring, but I'll have to give credit. The defense on both teams has been tremendous. Now to recap the girls' game quickly. In girls' action tonight, Rockvale defeated Siegel 65-30. They had 19 rebounds, Rockvale to Siegel's 14. Rockvale 24 of 46 from the field for 52%. They had 4 threes in the game. Siegel 11 of 29 for 38%. They had 2 threes. Rockvale went to the free throw line 22 times, hit 13, 59%. Siegel 6 of 12 for 50%. But here's the big stat in the girls' game: 30 turnovers for Siegel, and Rockvale had 9. Rockvale led all the way, 17-11 at the end of the first, 31-16 at half, and 51-27 at the end of the third quarter. Running clock in the fourth, they wind up winning at 65-30, and the Rockvale girls go to 13-10 on the year. 19-16 is our score here, and when we come back, we'll update our scoreboard, and then we will have the second half of this game. Again, the halftime score: Rockvale 19, Siegel boys 16.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Choosing the right insurance can be overwhelming. That's where Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance comes in. At Rayburn, we're not just about policies, we're about people. Rick Hall will take the time to understand your needs and find the best coverage at the best price. We've been serving our community since 1973. So why not let Rick Hall take the stress out of insurance? Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency, where you're more than just a policy number. You're our neighbors.
Keeping your home warm in the winter and cool in the summer all starts with the right insulation. Roscoe Brown & Carrier offer comprehensive insulation services that not only enhance your comfort, but also improve your energy efficiency, saving you money on your utility bills. With expert installation and advice, our team ensures that your home is perfectly insulated for every season. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown & Carrier. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. RoscoeBrown.com.
When it comes to building your dream home in Rutherford County, America's Home Place has the winning game plan. Step into the Mount Juliet showroom and call your own plays. Pick the house plan, flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more, all under one roof. Build it your way on your land with a builder you can trust. Visit 4157 North Mount Juliet Road or call 615-784-0030. America's Home Place, helping Rutherford County families score big with custom homes.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
The game tonight brought to you by our friends over at State Farm. Good neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. Here's Brian for the second half.
All right, a few scores tonight. PCA beat Franklin Christian 64-12 to improve to 17-4 on the season. Blackman a winner 48-9 over Smyrna tonight. It was Oakland 56, Riverdale 43, and Rockvale 65, Siegel 30 in a game you heard here. Boys scores in the fourth quarter, Blackman leading Smyrna 39-26, and our score here at halftime 19-16 Rockvale, and Rockvale will have the ball to start this second quarter of play. And the Rockets work it inside. Shot is up and no good by France, but a whistle and a foul. And Conte picks up the foul. Just surveying to see the lineups here, and it's Lewis, France, Osenleye, and Paldo as France hits the first free throw, his second free throw of the night. Goring, Biggers, Martin, Conte, and Ewing for the Siegel Stars. Second toss is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Biggers skies for the rebound. Goring down the floor. Siegel moving left to right now. Backs it up in the backcourt. Double team, needs some help. Throws it, and there's going to be a foul.
Nope.
Or 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Didn't get it across.
He just kept backing up, which made Matt Rigsby crazy, I'm sure. He's going old school tonight with his shirt, isn't he? Yeah.
They work it down inside, and Arden Lewis sneaks baseline to get the shot off, and good. Well, this is the lineup, John, that Rockvale had where they scored most of their points. They only scored 3 points in the whole second quarter. A three put up, and Biggers hits the backboard.
I think they missed Paldo a lot.
Yes, that was going to be the point. And getting free on the drive down the floor is France. His first field goal tonight. And a quick timeout here by Siegel as Rockvale's lead has grown to 24-16. We'll take a timeout too. This is State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or a specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
After the timeout, it's going to be length of the floor to go for the Stars. Inbound to Goring. They try to get it across this time. Last time they didn't. And this time it works. Cale Martin in the corner to Biggers. Can't control it. Finds Conte around the horn now. Ewing drives, double teamed. They flip it back up. And in the lane, Conte goes up, misses the bucket. Boy, it's just Paldo's presence. Down the floor, driving in. The shot is blocked. France's shot rejected. Here comes Siegel on the break. Layup in the lane, no good, but a whistle as Conte goes to the floor. And Dallas has picked up foul number 3. That's not what Coach Ingram wanted. That's what kept him on the bench much of the second quarter.
He needs to. He's still kind of raw when it comes to defense. He almost overhypes, you know. I mean, he's just so excited and he does a good job, but then he does get in foul trouble.
Into the game is Kalen Buckingham, a 6'1 sophomore. Free throw, in and out. Missed both, right?
Mm-hmm.
24-16 Rockvale. Arden driving baseline, goes up strong, draws the foul. Well, that's one thing Rockvale's doing is they're driving to the bucket. Biggers picks up foul number 1. And it was a shooting foul for Lewis.
I'm digging the Rockvale student section. They're over there all in black.
Free throw is good.
I like that. They're themed.
Buckingham kind of went wild, trying to block out there. Second one, no good. But he got the rebound. The sophomore Buckingham with a great play. And Osunleye works it to Caleb over right side Arden. Arden penetrates, kicks it out. Here's Buckingham for 3. Deep right. First bank 3.
Where'd he come from? Jeez. He's all over the place.
I think he is a new addition, maybe a JV guy or something. Got an updated roster today, and he's a new one on there. Here's a three right side and a big answer by Omar Conte. First bank three. He's got 10 points. That was a huge answer. It's 28-19 Rockvale. Martin went for the steal. Right wing, they're going to leave Osunleye open. The three is no good. Martin with the rebound. Cale quickly down the floor. Deep left corner to Goring. Damon tries to go one-on-one, nowhere to go. Up top, Messiah Powell. Now Goring left wing, fires up the three. It's long, off the back of the rim. Martin runs down the loose ball rebound. Cale over to Goring. Can he get it this time to fall? Yes! Damon Goring with the first bank three. 5 points for him tonight.
Good hustle by Martin there to save that possession.
He sure made that play. A three. Buckingham, can he do it again? This time off the rim and goes out of bounds. The official needs some help, or is he just makes a delayed decision that it's Siegel's basketball.
Well, he could see it better than anybody else can.
Well, I think he's about to be overruled.
Yep.
Yes, it's Rockvale's ball.
He had no idea who knocked that out.
He really didn't.
And he was searching for help.
I think he was too close to the play. He waited, and then he just made a decision. Good teamwork by the officials. Caleb the lob in. Not really an argument from Coach Rigsby either. Almost got the steal. Ball was loose for a moment. France drives and does lose the ball, and now Goring is going to be fouled by France going after the loose ball. That's number 2 for him. Siegel has cut it to 6. 4:35 to play, third quarter. Big district game. First place on the line here. Rockvale sits all alone, undefeated in the district. One loss by Siegel, and that was to Rockvale a few weeks ago. Martin in the lane, turns, spins, puts a hook shot up, no good. Rebound Rockvale, and they're down the floor. Buckingham, bounce pass, Harden, yes. Running the floor nicely that time, and the freshman gets the bucket.
Martin sure has had to fight for everything tonight. They've bottled him up pretty well.
Goring gets free, gets in the lane, flips it out left wing, a three by Conte off the mark. Rebound yanked down by Osunleye. Long pass up the floor. Arden stops, has it blocked, but regains it. Has it blocked again. Goes up a third time and a whistle and a foul. My goodness, Delvion Ewing with 2 blocks in there. The foul is going to be on Conte, however. That's 2 for him, and it was a shooting foul for Arden Lewis. He goes to the line. 7 points, 3 field goals, 1 of 3. Free throw is good. A lot of promise in this young freshman here. Already in the starting lineup for the Rockets. Second toss, skyward. Crawls over, no good. 31-22. Siegel trailing, 3:42 to play, third quarter. Siegel ball with Goring, left wing. Tries to go to the foul line. Dips down in there, and about a 10-foot jumper, good by Biggers. Baseline, far side. I think one of the toughest shots you can take. Here's Osunleye down the floor. Gives it up to Caleb Lewis, who flips it to Arden. Puts up about the same jumper here on the near side. It's no good. Rebound, and here's Rockvale, or Siegel on the run, driving all the way from coast to coast. Conte, he's got 12 now. And it's 31-26 Rockvale. Caleb's up, gets it up the floor to France. Back to Caleb, foul line. Osunleye turns, spins, dumps it low. Buckingham goes baseline. 5 points here in the third quarter for the 6'1 sophomore.
Which helps with Paldo being out. That really helps Buckingham coming in with those points.
33-26. Rockvale up. Siegel ball right now with 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Paldo drives, foul line, goes in there, puts up a crazy shot, and gets it to go.
The first step is what got it for him. He just made a great move on Arden and blew by everybody else.
Oh, in trouble right there. Should be over and back, and a timeout called. What a great timeout there by Rockvale to keep possession. But I don't know who called the timeout.
I think
regardless,
Wendell did.
Yep, it's a 1 minute break for us. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports.
In Rutherford County, we need a sheriff who leads from the front, not from behind a desk. That's Kenneth Barrett, out on calls, side by side with deputies, tackling the tough stuff every shift. He's the working man's leader, supervising with sharp eyes, serving with steady hands, keeping our families safe. Born here, raised here, he's ready to protect here.
I'm Kenneth Barrett, running for Rutherford County Sheriff, and I would appreciate your vote.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Treasurer Jan Stewart.
35 years. That's how long your family has trusted my family to care for your pets. Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City. From the entire team here at Animal City, we want to say thank you, Murfreesboro, for allowing us to be your local pet and pet product experts. We have grown up with you, and we're grateful. Stop by and celebrate 35 years of local love with us. Animal City, it's more than a store, it's our home. Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Doe.
We are back, and the ball belongs to the Rockets. 2:14 to play here in the third. They get the ball up the floor. Osenleye dips it out in the corner, and a three fired up by Arden Lewis. Gives him 11 on the night now. Rockvale has had an answer to these Siegel runs so far. Goring across for the Stars. Penetrates, lost the ball, and they're going to call a foul on Buckingham. Went after the loose ball. So Goring will inbound on the near baseline. Damon looks to toss in. Bounces it here near side to McCoy, who checked in. Now Damon has it, right wing. 1:42 to go in the third. Up top, Biggers. Back to Goring near side, front court. Waves traffic around. Goring passes off left side to Conte. Ewing pops out. Now Goring left wing. Going to penetrate, gets by Buckingham. Has to flip back out to Biggers. RJ going to drive, gets in the lane, goes up against Lewis, and Lewis going to draw the foul. Caleb Lewis. It's number 2 for him, and I think this should be a shooting foul, and it is, so that will put Biggers at the charity stripe. Hard to believe we're almost done with the month of January. Free throw is good by Biggers. You know, you've heard of March Madness, I'm sure, but in high school it's February Madness going into March. Second toss, good. And college baseball about to crank up. About a month away from high school baseball and softball.
Time flies when you're getting old.
It does. 36-30. Rockvale's lead cut to 6. It's been 10. They work it inside to Caleb Lewis. Gets a nice little jumper in the lane. 10 for Caleb tonight. Arden has 11. So the Lewises leading the way for the Rockets. 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Damon Goring, they're going to call an offensive foul. Trying to rub around Buckingham. No. It's on Ewing on the pick. It's the fourth foul. That's also a turnover. And Coach Rigsby not too excited about that. Goring almost stole the basketball. Coach Rigsby still
that didn't make him happy.
Conversating with the officials. 33 seconds. Osunleye finds Arden, now right side. It's a drive by Osunleye in the lane. Caleb Lewis looks at the official for a foul. They're going to say the ball was knocked out of bounds and last touched by Siegel. I think it was Marquis Forrest. Bounce it into the backcourt with 25 seconds. Rockvale with the ball and an 8-point lead as we wind up the third quarter here. France and Caleb Lewis playing catch in the front court with 11 seconds. It's
walk.
He did walk, yep. Osunleye traveled, so this is going to give Siegel a huge opportunity with 7.7. Goring to get it down the floor. With 2 seconds, they throw it in the left corner. Here's a three on the way. It should count, and it does. It's a first bank three for Conte.
They're saying no. I thought it was after the horn.
They're going to count it. I think it should. Conte, it left his hands before the light came on the backboard, I think. 38-33. Rockvale on top. Fourth quarter coming up. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Rockvale shot 7 of 12 for 58%, 2 threes. Siegel 6 of 13, 46%. They had 3 threes.
Siegel gets the ball to start the fourth, and Goring drives in the lane, puts up a shot, can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound, but a three is no good by Forrest. Another rebound. Cale Martin goes up, has the ball stripped away. Rockvale quickly down. Nice pass over left side. Osunleye for the lay-in. He and France ran the floor well that time. The lead is 7 for the Rockets. They have led the whole game. Have led by as many as 10 to 12, somewhere in there. But it's been about a 2-3 possession game all night. Goring has it for the Stars. Drives, finds a lane, and just explodes to the basket. 9 for Goring tonight.
He can use both hands, too. He's left-handed naturally, but he can use both hands really well.
Yeah, that was a layup from the right side. Caleb Lewis to Buckingham, now back up top. Playing without Paldo are the Rockets. Buckingham has come in and given them some big minutes and 5 points in the post. France over near side to Caleb Lewis. Foul line, Osunleye drives in, gets free, scores. He's got 4 points here in this fourth quarter in a minute and a half. He scored more than the whole team scored the second quarter. 42-35. Let's see, that's McCoy back in the game. Here's Martin. Cale drives, runs into Caleb Lewis. Just his forward momentum carried him into it, and it's going to be an offensive foul.
That one, I don't know. I don't think he was set.
Delvion Ewing back in, Conte in. McCoy went out. I didn't see who else went out.
You lower the shoulder, they get you every time,
yeah,
just about.
Just about it. Some pressure, full court now. France bounces it to Osenleye, back to France, who made a pretty good save. Arden penetrates, has the ball tied up. And it's going to be Rockvale's ball, but nice defensive move there by Omar Conte, the junior.
Arden trying to do too much there.
Try to bounce it in. Caleb Lewis too far underneath. Somehow works his way back, puts up a shot, and there's a foul.
That's unfortunate for Siegel because that foul really wasn't necessary. He was so far under the goal, I don't think he'd have made that shot anyway.
That makes number 3 for Delvion Ewing, and Caleb Lewis was shooting, so he's at the free throw line. First toss up and good. 11 for him. And another is on the way. In and out. Score is 43-35 Rockvale with 5:48 to play. Down the floor is Goring. And a whistle. Going to get Buckingham, I think. No. 3, not 31, so that's Caleb Lewis. That's 3 for him. So Paldo on the bench with 3 and Caleb Lewis with 3. Here's Cale Martin sneaking baseline. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound, though. Going to try to go up. Ball is blocked. Goring picks up the loose ball. Back up to Martin. Martin has the ball stripped away. Can they save it? No. Rockvale touched it last. Arden Lewis and Biggers going after the loose ball. So Goring to inbound here on the near baseline. 43-35 Rockvale. The Rockets have led all the way tonight. Bounce pass, they get it in, trying the reverse. It's blocked. It's Conte's shot. And down the floor, Buckingham, they're going to blow the whistle. A technical foul on Siegel. On the bench, I think, or maybe the coach. So that will lead to free throws. And Arden Lewis at the free throw line hits the first. So a chance at a couple of free throws, and then they get the ball. Second one is good. So Lewis did his job. He hit a pair. McCoy coming in. I don't know who the technical foul is on. I guess it's on the Siegel bench. Don't know that that matters too much, but Coach Rigsby asking a question. It's Rockvale's ball.
Well, he's sitting down.
He is sitting. Even if it's on the bench, I think he has to sit. They usually say who it's on if it's like coach or whatnot, but they work it down inside. Nice ball movement, and Buckingham with the bucket, but I think there's another technical foul now. So there is a technical foul, and they're going to call that on Buckingham. It's his second foul. They call the foul on him for a little over exuberance after the made bucket. Rockvale student section kind of giving them what for as Goring hits the first free throw. Damon has another. Takes a big deep breath, one dribble and shot it. Missed. Hit one of two. And now Siegel will have the ball to inbound. Right at the midcourt stripe on the far baseline or sideline. They get it into Goring. Ball knocked away. Has to run it down in the backcourt. Going to race to get it across here. 4:50 to play in this game. Conte has it now. They work it in the right corner. Bigger's going to drive baseline and has it blocked from behind, but Caleb Lewis Thought he got all ball, but a little body there, I guess. And that's fourth foul on Lewis. Paldo going to come back in. Oh, wait a minute. They did not call that on Lewis. They called that on Messiah Powell. First free throw good, though, by Biggers.
Coach Ingram didn't know either. He brought Paldo back.
Second free throw, no good. Hit one of two. It's a 10-point lead. 11, I think, was the largest, or ties the largest. 4:22 to play. Can Rockvale put it away here? They're playing catch in the front court. Osenleye and Arden. Arden has it now, drives. Lewis at the left wing, back up top. Osenleye going to drive right side, gets in there, and ball stripped away by Biggers. Biggers, long pass in the corner. Damon Goring for three, no good. Rebound knocked away, but right into the hands of Messiah Powell on the drive. Shot no good by Caleb Lewis. Here's Siegel on the run out. Layup good by Biggers. 10 points for Biggers tonight, 3 in double figures for Siegel. Rockvale running the floor. Ball was loose, and then Arden Lewis picked up the trash and threw it in the can. 15 for him. Just trading buckets here now. In trouble is Ewing. Now Biggers pops the three off the back of the rim. Trying to run down the loose ball rebound is Siegel. They do. Work it down low, and they let Powell drive in their baseline, and the bucket is good. 49-41 with a timeout. 3:03 to play in the ball game, and I believe this may be a 1-minute break for us here. It hasn't been reported, but we're going to take it. Stay with us on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big GTV streaming video, and always at the game. The game.
Rockvale cuts through the press and have it with under 3 minutes to play. Paldo, top of the key, bounces it back out. Looks like playing a little keep away here. And picking up the foul is Ewing. That's 4 fouls for Ewing. Rockvale to inbound with Osenleye to Paldo. Ball tipped away. He runs it down right back to Osenleye. Now Arden Lewis has it. Right there on the logo. Brings it front court near side now. Trying to draw Siegel out of their defense, and now Biggers fouls. Trying to put Rockvale at the line, and they have successfully done so now. Rockvale was in a stall. So they'll shoot free throws with any foul the rest of the way. First toss is no good. Osenleye will have another. 6'3" junior guard. Kaysen Isaac. It's in the air. No good. Missed a pair. Biggers with the rebound. That may have been a good strategy by Siegel. Goring penetrates, now pulls up. 3 on the way. In and out. Boy, Biggers gets a big rebound, though, in the lane and puts it in the hole. Gigantic basket. And the lead is 7. There's a quick foul. Conte picks up number 3. Arden Lewis shot the technical free throw, so he's probably the best free throw shooter on the team. He's at the line now. That's what you usually do. First one in the air and good. If he hits this one, he'll have 17 points on the night. 6-foot freshman guard in the air, good.
Well, those are big down the stretch.
Yeah. 51-43 Rockvale. Goring driving, goes in there. Surely walked. They're going to call a jump ball, which belongs to Siegel. So a break there. He drove right into the contact. Looking to inbound is Suttles. Here's a 3 up and bangs off the rim for Conte. And Rockets have the rebound. France going to be fouled. Suttles. And that's his first. We're going to shoot free throws here. Well, it looks like for Rockvale to win this game, they're going to have to hit free throws.
Yep. They're going to put him there.
1:56 to play. They don't even give them time to get down the floor. Not even on their end. Free throw is good.
Well, let's see. They're 11 of 17 right now. 65%.
Another one on the way for Elijah France. In the air. No good. Short. Rebound. Siegel. Conte pulls it down. Drives down the floor. Conte to the right block. Goes in the lane. Bucket won't go, but a foul. It may be on the big guy, Paldo, but it's not. Suttles. And at the free throw line will go Omar Conte. 1:50 to play in this one. This free throw good. Siegel's leading scorer with 16 points tonight. Rockvale has brought in Corbin Voiles. He may be in to shoot free throws. Maybe. Second one. Good. Conte hit a pair. He's got 17. 52-45. Arden Lewis has it. Near side. Backs into the corner. Triple teamed, and Biggers gives him a big bear hug and picks up the third foul. That time, Rockvale did get to their end of the floor and to the baseline before the foul. But I wouldn't think this is the guy you want to foul. Arden Lewis stands there with 17 points, his team's leading scorer. Make it 18. 52-45, make that 53-45. 1:45 to go in this one. Rockvale has led all the way. Siegel has just been knocking at the door all night. Second one will not fall for Lewis. 53-45. What kind of answer does Siegel have? And threw the ball away. Goring passing to McCoy. That's 7 turnovers, and boy, that one is a costly one. Paldo out of the game now. I suspect Rockvale has their best free throw shooters in the game. France in the backcourt to Lewis, and Lewis fouled by Conte.
That was weird. Got fouled trying to pass it.
That's 4 fouls on Siegel's leading scorer and puts Rockvale at the free throw line here. And Arden Lewis, who has been there a ton tonight, went 1 for 2 his last trip just a few seconds ago. This one's good. Let's see, he's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's 5 of 6. Could he be 6 of 7? Yes. 20 points now for Arden Lewis. Lead back at 10 with a minute and a half to go. 90 seconds in the lane. They let Damon Goring score. It rolls around the rim and falls through, and Siegel gets a timeout here. 55-47. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports. Rockvale up.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
WGNS and Big G TV, your front row seat to Rutherford County prep sports.
I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
Auctions are fast, efficient, and profitable, and that's why people choose Parks Auction first. Stan Vaughn and Bob Bugg are industry leaders who take the stress out of buying and selling. Trust the proven team of Bob Bugg and Stan Vaughn to get results. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com. Sold! That's how you do it.
$45?
$55 bill.
Oh, you're kind of singing it.
It's an auction song. So that's a song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. We need to have that as background music.
I guess so. Goring is going to foul. He was going for the steal. Foul number 3. It's been a free throw contest here of late. Rockvale student section really giving Damon a hard time. And who do they put at the free throw line?
Yeah, they're putting the wrong guy at the line.
Arden Lewis. He's near perfect from there. He's only missed one free throw. Hit that one. Got great form. 22 points now for Lewis. Lead back at 10. Conte drives, goes right block, scores. Conte with 19. 1:10 to play. Rockvale looking to get it in. Siegel going for the steal. Down the floor, ball is loose, and Biggers has it for the Stars. Under a minute to go now. Biggers drive, scores! 14 for Biggers. The lead is 6. Rockvale trying to inbound, and a whistle. A timeout for the Rockets. 6-point lead for Rockvale, 52 seconds to go on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Hi, this is Dan with Music World and Drummer's Den. Our prices are as good or better than the box stores. I don't think you'll do better by shopping online than you would by coming in. Being able to hold a guitar, try it out. You can't do that online. I am absolutely sure we have more selection of instruments than anybody else in the area. New and used. We have used instruments as well as new ones. Music World and Drummer's Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course. Thank you very much for being our customers.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thanks, Emerson Williams, and ready for the Rockvale inbound here. 52 seconds to play. They lead by 6. Having trouble getting it in, and it's going to be stolen away. Biggers in the lane. Shot, no good. Rebound. Who has it? Jump ball, I think, is the call, and it's going to be Rockvale's basketball, according to the arrow.
Didn't take too much off the clock there.
47 seconds. Rockvale having trouble getting the ball in. They do to Caleb Lewis. Bounce pass. Backcourt to Osunleye. to Lewis. Long pass up and stolen away again. Here's a three by Goring. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound knocked around and saved by Rockvale. 32 seconds. Long pass up the floor. Arden Lewis layup. Missed. Rebound tipped around. Who's going to come away with it? Goring has it. Damon down the floor. 22 seconds. Trail by 6. To Biggers in the lane. Turn, spins, puts a shot up, and a foul. He's going to get a couple of free throws. They're going to call the blocking foul on Caleb Lewis. Stops the clock. It's 4 on him, by the way.
If I'm Caleb on that layup, I'd bring it on out. I'd have just brought it right back out. Of course, in the heat of the moment, you don't think about those things usually.
Siegel didn't have enough on the line here. Now Biggers for some huge free throws. They trail by 6. Free throw, no good. Must have missed the first one as well. Go up with the shot, whistle and a foul as Siegel got the rebound. And Lewis has just fouled out with 15 seconds to play. And Malachi Suttles at the free throw line. Well, John, Siegel has had opportunities.
Yes, they have.
Several shots that didn't fall, free throws that didn't go. This one does, though.
They're going to, after this shot, they're going to have to make a quick steal or a foul.
Second free throw good. So it's 57-53. And as close as they've been tonight, ball gets away. It's still a 2-possession lead with 15 and a half seconds. Rockvale trying their best to get it in, and they do, to the guy that Siegel did not want to send to the free throw line, and it's going to be Arden Lewis to shoot free throws. Suttles picks up his third foul in this quarter. And Arden Lewis at the free throw line to try to put a little more distance between his team and the Stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is 8 of 9. He is now 9 of 10 at the free throw line this quarter. He started this quarter with 11 points and now has 23, maybe 24 if he hits this free throw. And he does. That one banged around a little bit. 59-53, Rockvale, 12 seconds. Here's Goring. Pulls back, fires up the three. It's short. Rebound, Rockvale, and a foul with 6.7.
That should do it.
Yep. Elijah France going to go to the free throw line now.
I mean, even if he misses it.
It's a 6-point lead with 6.7.
I'd pull everybody back.
France for 2 charity tosses. The first one is no good.
So if you're Rockvale, you want Arden Lewis at the free throw line.
Yes. Second toss. Good. Hit 1 of 2.
That'll definitely do it.
Yep. That was a big free throw. Siegel down the floor. They're going to let him drive, and then him is Conte, and he's going to finish the night with 21 points, and that's going to wrap up the game. A 5-point win for the Rockvale Rockets tonight. Final score is 60-55. 60-55. And that puts 2 losses by the on the Siegel Stars district record. Rockvale now 4-0 in district play, 14-8 overall as Siegel drops to 9-13. Final score again, 60-55. Hope you'll stay tuned because coming up next here on WGNS and Big G TV, it is the Prentice Salsa Heating and Air postgame show on State Farm Prep Sports.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
It's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, let me tell you how they can show up for you. Whether I need help navigating a financial decision or just a question, I know I can pick up the phone and talk to someone who's right here in our community. In a world that's becoming more impersonal every day, it's good to know that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is always there with real people who care.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big GTV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game. It's time for the Primetime Sports Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, working hard to help injured people in Rutherford County and Middle Tennessee. Since moving to Medical Center Parkway, they've helped thousands get legal help that they've needed when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, go to johndaylegal.com for a free consultation. And remember, there are no fees unless they win your case. Now, let's join the Primetime Sports team for tonight's featured game from WGNS and Big G TV.
And we welcome you back to Siegel High School. Stars with a valiant effort tonight, but the Rockvale Rockets come up on the winning side of things in this boys game, 60-55. Your
I'd
final.
say they're in the driver's seat now, Rockvale.
Yeah, with the win. Let me look back at the district standings now. Rockvale is 4-0. Siegel is 2-2. Whatever happens with the Riverdale-Oakland game, if Riverdale wins tonight, they would be tied with Siegel for second. And then Oakland, just depends on how that Riverdale-Oakland game went tonight. And I don't see a final on that one. So, regardless, that's puts Rockvale in a very good spot. Same thing for Blackman, too, by the way, with their win over Smyrna tonight. Going to try to find that and look at that district here for a second. District 10. I don't know why that final is not showing up there. I put it in, but I'll get back to it here in a second. The final score in that game was 52-34. There it goes. And in the district standings, Blackman is 4-0, Stewart's Creek 2-1, Smyrna 1-3, and Laverne 0-3. I don't know how the results of that game. I think that Stewart's Creek Laverne game was rescheduled to a different day. So that's kind of a look at the district standings as we have it. But time to talk about our SRM Concrete Solid Performer tonight for both of these teams. And John, I think it has to be Arden Lewis. I mean, when his number was called, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He was 10 of 11.
Down the stretch,
in the fourth.
That's money right there.
Yep, had to have it, and he got it. And Omar Conte finished the game with 21 points tonight. We saw some good efforts by both teams in terms of scoring and all, but we're going to go with those two as the SRM Concrete Solid Performers. Locally grown, nationally known, our friends at SRM Concrete, saluting our athletes here this evening. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. This was a really interesting game, but, you know, Rockvale never trailed.
No, they had a terrible second quarter. I mean, that's really – and that's about all. I mean, the rest of it they played pretty steady, but they built up a big enough lead that and Siegel didn't take advantage of that as much as they could have.
What was the halftime score?
19-16.
Okay, so a 3-point lead. They had a double-digit lead that melted away in the second quarter.
Right.
But then they
built it back up. Had a good start of the third quarter. I think that was the key to it. Got back up to 10, and then they never relinquished that.
And wind up winning a big game tonight in district play. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. We know tax laws are confusing. They change from year to year. And
they're hard.
Huh?
They're hard.
I just don't like doing math and numbers. And I did my taxes one time, and I got audited.
Yeah.
My very first year, and I said I'm never doing it again. And so get help with your taxes. Don't do something silly like I did. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, bookkeeping services. They do it all at Craig's Tax Service, 615-890-2233. And a reminder, if you missed any part of the game tonight, check WGNSSports.com. Tap on that Sir Pizza podcast button, and you can listen back to the game. You can watch the game from Big G TV. We'll have both podcasts up shortly after we go off the air tonight. And you can get your favorite pizza online, sirpizzatn.com, carry out or delivery of Murfreesboro's finest pizza. Won't find any better around than Sir Pizza. East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. Well, time to get the final stats in the game tonight. I'm going to look for maybe a score or two. And John's got the stats, team stats at least here on this one.
Yeah, we go with Rockvale 21 rebounds. Siegel actually out-rebounded them 27-21. Rockvale 17 of 37 from the field for 46%. They had 5 first bank threes. Siegel 20 of 46 for 43%. They had 6 threes on the night. Rockvale 17 of 27 from the free throw line for 63%, but not Arden Lewis. Arden Lewis was untouchable. And Siegel was 10 of 15 for 67%. Turnovers, 6 for Rockvale. Siegel had 7. Actually, I think I missed a couple on Rockvale. They had 8. 2 of those were in the critical fourth quarter. But Rockvale goes on to win it 60-55. I gave you the girls' finals before you go over the scoring. Siegel girls lost to Rockvale by a score of 65-30. I gave you those stats at between games.
Yep. I'm not seeing an Oakland-Riverdale boys final. So we will have to sign off the air without that. But we'll have all the scores in the morning right at the beginning of the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, which is back tomorrow with boys basketball coaches. We're just going to pick up. Missed last week with girls. We'll pick back up with them next week and kind of rolling along here. Man, there are a lot of games that were rescheduled. I don't understand some of those here in Middle Tennessee. They do have a snowstorm in East Tennessee, but I just can't find it. But here we go with the final scoring tonight. Winners trophies, JHA Company, Fans Heating and Air. Arden Lewis finishes the night with 24 points. Our SRM Concrete, solid performer tonight. 11 points for Caleb Lewis, 7 for Elijah France, 9 for Kaysen Osenleye. 2 points for Dallas Paldo and Messiah Powell. And Kalen Buckingham with 7 points. For the Siegel Stars, they were led by Omar Contes, 21. 14 for R.J. Biggers, 12 for Damon Goring. So 3 in double figures for Siegel. Marquis Forrest with a first bank 3, a free throw for Delvion Ewing, and 2 free throws for Malachi Settles. 60-55, the final score in this boys' game, which saw a lot of fouls. So did the girls' game, and it's almost 9:30 here, and we had a long between games tonight with homecoming. But that is going to about wrap us up from here. A look at the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Girls scores first. MTCS beats Columbia Academy 77-57. It was Providence Christian a win over Franklin Christian 64-12. Blackman defeats Smyrna 48-9. Oakland 56, Riverdale 43, and Rockvale 65, Siegel 30. Those are all the girls' finals tonight. In boys, Columbia Academy edges MTCS 67-54. It was Providence Christian getting the 61-47 win. Blackman downs Smyrna 52-34. and, of course, our Rockvale Siegel game with the Rockets beating the Stars 60-55. That is going to wrap us up here. Got to thank Stephen Wayne, the new principal here at Siegel. Had a great opportunity to talk with him. Appreciate the hospitality. Siegel is in good hands. Don't you worry. Not that you were. But also athletic director extraordinaire, Greg Wyatt. Appreciate him and all the coaches to make our efforts here very easy. Also, our producer back at the station, Jackson Smith, and our Big G TV producer, cameraman, all-around good fella, Micah Robeson, here with us tonight. All right, well, that's going to do it. Thanks to John Dinkins, who is already packing up here. We're going to pack it up. See you in the morning on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coach's Corner. And until then, we'll see you next time at the game.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's high school sports action on WGNS and Big G TV. Visit WGNSSports.com later to download, watch, or listen to the full podcast of the game. And be sure to check the site for details for the next State Farm Prep Sports broadcast. The station manager of WGNS is Brian Barrett, Primetime Sports Director John Dinkins, and the executive producer of Big G TV, Dalton Barrett. A big thank you to all the sponsors who made tonight's broadcast possible. This has been a Primetime Sports presentation on the Good Neighbor Network.